Bound to the Prince. Chapter 4. The Dance. The chandeliers sparkled overhead, scattering gold across the marble floor as the orchestra began a slow, intoxicating waltz. Elena smoothed her dress against her thighs, her lips curling into a faint smile as she noticed Dante watching her from across the room. He leaned against the wall, black suit sharp as a blade, tie loosened just enough to suggest control balanced with danger. His gaze locked on her, hungry, restless, territorial. She could practically feel it searing into her skin. Elena's pulse skipped, but she lifted her chin, refusing to let him know he rattled her. If he wanted to play the predator, she would play the prey who enjoyed being chased. When a tall, handsome stranger approached her and asked, "May I have this dance?" she didn't hesitate. She let him take her hand and guide her toward the center of the floor, every step deliberate, because she knew Dante was watching. The stranger's hand pressed respectfully at her waist, but Elena tilted her head back in laughter at something he whispered. She let her fingers linger on his arm longer than necessary, arching her back just enough for Dante to notice. She was provoking him. She wanted to provoke him. From across the room, Dante's jaw tightened. His knuckles flexed at his sides. He looked like a king forced to watch someone trespass on his throne, and the thought sent a thrill racing down Elena's spine. "You're very beautiful," the stranger murmured. "Thank you," she replied softly, though her eyes weren't on him. They were on Dante, burning, daring, taunting. It didn't take long. Dante moved. The crowd seemed to part instinctively as he strode across the ballroom, each step echoing with purpose. His presence was impossible to ignore. The air shifted, thickened, commanded obedience. By the time he reached Elena, her partner looked pale, realizing who had just approached. Dante didn't bother with words. He placed his hand on Elena's lower back, firm and unyielding, and cut smoothly between them. His eyes locked on hers, as if daring her to resist. "I'll take it from here," Dante said, voice low, dangerous velvet. The man nodded nervously and backed away. Dante's grip didn't loosen. He pulled Elena flush against him, chest to chest, until the warmth of his body seeped into hers. Her breath hitched, but she tilted her lips into a smirk. Was that really necessary? "You think you're clever, provoking me like that?" he murmured against her ear, his tone more growl than words. "Do you enjoy testing how far I'll let you go?" "Maybe," Elena whispered, tilting her head back to meet his dark gaze. "You're awfully easy to rile up." Dante spun her gracefully across the floor, but his hand at her waist pressed possessively, almost bruising. His movements were controlled, yet every turn, every pull made it clear. This wasn't a dance. This was a warning. The world faded, the music, the guests, everything. There was only Dante's breath against her temple, his hand holding her hostage against him, his eyes promising consequences she wasn't sure she was ready to face. And yet, she couldn't look away. "I should let you go," Dante said softly, though his hold on her only tightened. "But you've made it impossible. You walk into my world, into my veins, and you think I'll just stand by?" Her lips parted, but no words came. "You belong to me, Elena," Dante whispered, the claim both a promise and a threat. "Even if you don't know it yet." The final note of the waltz rang out. Dante stopped moving, but he didn't release her. Instead, he stared down at her, as if daring her to deny him. And Elena, breathless, flushed, and trembling, realized she wasn't sure she wanted to.